masters as well. Dr. Stephen Hall, Assistant Professor in Politics, International Relations in Russia at the University of Bath. Thanks for coming on.
Good morning, Nicky.
We're going to give you a couple of Biros for your
Thank you.
For your efforts. I mean, it said everything about a failing economy. That you had a Biro, you could get anything.
Well, it does, and I was obviously too young to remember this, to have been to the Soviet Union, but I remember that my former supervisor for my doctoral thesis did go, and he took jeans with him because that was a way to ingratiate himself with the locals. So yes, certainly it's for us. It's crazy that a biro would get you good service and would be a way to get to at least speak to some of the locals. As we have no conception of this as a process.
What is the significance of Mikhail Gorbachev over the span of time? Is it right to say he's one of the most important figures of the 20th century?
I think certainly he's up there. He tried to reform the Soviet Union. He tried to make it more or closer, I should say, to Lenin's new economic policy, some sort of controlled capitalism, as it were, and democratic reform. And we also have to remember that, yes, the system failed in regards to the Soviet Union, but it failed relatively peacefully compared to places like Yugoslavia, which saw a large amount of conflict. So yes, certainly he is one of the most important figures of the 20th century.
Yeah, and did it all happen too fast, the transition?
I think potentially it did. I think that unfortunately, for Gorbachev, he tried to do something similar to what happened with China, and China didn't necessarily instigate as much political reform as Gorbachev was talking about, but it went for market reform. And perhaps that's something that if Gorbachev had also done, we'd still be talking about the Soviet Union today. Although I think the changes, no matter what happened, the Soviet Union probably would have collapsed anyway. It just would have been probably much quicker if Gorbachev had not tried both political and economic reform.
But the road to democracy is there's some way to go, isn't there?
Oh, definitely, there is some way to go, and even under Yeltsin, there's certainly an argument that Yeltsin wasn't necessarily a Democrat, but certainly Putin, as Alexei Venediktov, the former editor of Echo Moskvy, has said that Gorbachev has complained that Putin has ruined his legacy, and certainly it's very sad that Gorbachev, in the last few days of his life, saw Russia hurtling backwards towards the Soviet Union for what has happened in regards to Ukraine and the repression that has been instigated in Russia over that.
Yeah, thank you.
Over that.
Yeah, thank you.
Over that.
Yeah.